I've never believed in miracles. For Charles and me, they just seem to show up in other people's lives, not ours. My life seems to always be full of drama, spiraling out of control. From as far back as I can remember, I've felt lost in the undertow. Until one day, everything changed.
Hello? Who's this? Wait. The Salvation Army did? Uh-huh. Tomorrow morning. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Tom, that works for me. Okay. Okay, bye-bye.
A whimsical match made in heaven is about to take place.
Jovia, where exactly is heaven?
Shh, Buttercup, watch and listen.
You right there.
So I really appreciate you meeting me this early in the morning. I know it's early.
No problem. You want some coffee?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd love some. Nothing in it. Unleaded's good.
Got it.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
I guess I should give you the rundown of what I got going on. So basically, I've been on this 3-year journey across the United States. I've been meeting our nation's homeless. I'm making an independent film. It's a documentary. And this is my first, actually. I got to tell you, Charles, it's been transformational for me. The reason that I called the Salvation Army was because I wanted to see if our church could mentor a homeless family here in town. Instead, they gave me your name and number.
Well, yeah. I mean, my family and I spent, we spent about 4 months in the shelter there. Actually, as a matter of fact, my wife, Stephanie and I had just gotten married. So we literally spent our honeymoon in the family shelter with our 2 young children.
Wow.
It's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
But you know, in hindsight, it was the best 4 months. It was the best thing that could have happened.
Wow. I can't imagine starting a marriage like that. But they say what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right? You know, one of the reasons that I wanted to see if our church could mentor a homeless family was when I filmed in Washington, D.C., I ran into a group of volunteer teenagers from West Palm Beach, and they told me they read a statistic that if every church in D.C. were to mentor 3 homeless people, there wouldn't be any more homeless there. I thought, I'll be darned if that doesn't seem like a doable formula.
Yeah.
So I figured I'd start right here by having our church mentor a homeless family. And I'll tell you, Charles, in every town that I filmed in, every city, from Harlem to Skid Row, I heard the same 2 things over and over again. Now, maybe you can attest to this. But the first thing I heard was that we are all just a few decisions away from being homeless. And the second thing I heard was that for every homeless person that ultimately breaks that cycle of being homeless and integrates back into society, there was one person that helped them and believed in them. Now, that just blew my mind. I mean, to think that one person could help someone who thinks their life is a train wreck by one simple act of kindness, help them put that train back on the tracks. So that's why I named my film Homelessness and the Power of One. So that's my story, that's what I'm doing.
Well, for me, I have my degree in electrical engineering from one of the top engineering schools in the country. So, I guess I didn't really have any, strong male role models growing up. My father was in prison, and I guess I started running with a bad crowd, and it spiraled out. I bottomed out. It was bad, but some jail time and 4 months in a homeless shelter can be a humbling experience.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But I mean, my family's been out of the shelter for what, 2 years now. So, but I'm not gonna lie that transition is still. It's still rough. But here we are. So that's something.
That's amazing, Charles. You know what, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna stop you right there because I wanna capture this entire story, so I think we should get it on camera. If you're willing to share that, I wanna get that whole story on film if you're willing. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Just tell me when and where.
Great, let's set something up for next week.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Yeah, I saw that when I came in. What is that?
This is a concept I came up with. It's essentially to encourage high-risk teens to join a basketball camp with live music and at the same time gain some mentors from professional men in the community.
Wow.
What do you think? But basically it'll combine my passions with something I think we desperately need.
I think that's amazing. That's amazing. You really have a gift for bringing your vision to life. Wow. You know what? I have some friends. Would you mind if I made some calls and set up some meetings? Have them take a look at this? They might want to fund a program like this.
Really?
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what to say. Yeah, thank you.
Great. Fantastic meeting you, Charles.
You too,
and
Tom.
I'll call you early next week.
Yeah.
All right.
Please do.
Great.
Stephanie, baby, you're not gonna believe what just happened. Do you remember last night when I told you I prayed for a miracle?
Now that, Buttercup Beamglow, is a little slice of heaven.
Yes, ma'am.
If what I am today is all I'll ever be, would that be okay? What's the point of me? Is there something more I'm supposed to do? Open another door, breathe, go through. There's a tugging at my soul, there's a burning in my heart. How the tugging takes its toll, and the burning leaves a mark, leaves a mark. Struggle to be clear, to stay true. My thoughts are full of fear, but then I think of you. You're the trail that comes to help me through the maze, my forest for the trees, bolt of lightning through the haze. Still, there's tugging.